when we stayed in the shelter, I took my shoes off. I tried to put them back on in the morning. They wouldn't fit in my shoes. So they had like ballooned overnight from the frostbite damage. I didn't even realize I had it yet. But when I tried to stand up, I really couldn't. We got on a bus to leave and they were taking us back to a train stop. It took me 2 hours to go 100 yards. And, you know, I had to lean all my weight on Brittany to even cross the street. I was just in rough shape. And I stayed out on the street for another day, and I went to the hospital. I flagged some cops down, and I said, look, guys, I need some help. You know, I said, my trache's infected badly. There's something wrong with my feet. Like, can you call an ambulance for me? And they were actually like, well, didn't we just try to get you into the hospital and you didn't want to go? And I'm like, look, man, like, yeah, but that doesn't matter. Like, I'm asking you now. So the one cop, he shined his flashlight at my neck, and he was like, oh my God. He said, that's bad. He said, I'm calling, man. You know, he told his partner that he's calling. The ambulance came. I couldn't walk. When I got to the hospital, they took a look at my neck, and I told them, you know, I think there's something wrong with my feet too. And when they took my shoes off and they took my socks off, and my socks were actually like stuck to my skin. And when they took it off, the nurse just was like, oh my God. I was like, what? You know, and I looked down and my feet were gigantic, covered in blisters. The skin was like dark purple, bruised, and just, you know, destroyed from the frostbite. I didn't even really know that I had it until that moment. I knew something was wrong, but not how bad. And she's like, you're gonna lose your feet. And, you know, I could just think like I hope not.